Gemara brings, and they did this for Tikkun Olam, and this, and this, and this, and this, a whole list of Mishnayos of things that they made because of Tikkun Olam. And there's a Mishnah over there that if a goy forces a Jew to sell him karka, and if not, he's going to kill him. So what happens later if somebody buys this karka from the goy, that they made a Tikkun Olam, he should have to pay something for the original one. And then the Gemara said, once he got into that about goyim using force against Jews, so they brought the whole Agadah of the Churban. Did you know that?
No. Could you sum up the beginnings for our viewers on YouTube?
The Mishnah says that the Eidim sign on the get mipnei tikkun ha'olam. There's such a concept called tikkun ha'olam. Chazal, they know how to make a tikkun olam, by the way. I don't know if we know how to fix the world. The Chazal knew how to fix the world, Bekitzer. And the first thing was that you have signatures on the get. Why? Because there won't be... They don't really need it. They could just stand there and watch, just like by Kiddushin. They sign on anything. No, on the Ksuva, it's a different thing. They stand there, they watch how the man gives the Kiddushin to the woman. So get also could have been that way. But suppose later on she wants to get married, and the Bezdin is going to ask her, show your get, she'll show the get. They're not going to know. Maybe it's not a kosher get. If you have two signatures, you know it's a kosher get. It's a whole sugya by itself. Now, once they got into Tikkun Olam, so they started talking about other kinds of Tikkun Olam. How an almana collects her ksuva from Yisamim, she should take a shvua that she never took any money from them because of Tikkun Olam. And there's Mishnahs about avodim, that an Eved ran away, what you do. And there's a Mishnah how to collect a nizik, she collect the hezek from Edis because of Tikkun Olam, and all kinds of whole list. It's probably at least 5 things, I would say, in the Mishnah. It's probably more. The mipnei Tikkun Olam. Then they got to a halacha that if a guy stole karka from a Jew by force, they wanted to kill him if you're not going to give me or sell me the karka. So there's a Tikkun Olam that the Jew, a different Jew that buys it from the guy, should pay the first owner a certain part. Now that's Tikkun Olam. Once we got into that, so we get into the whole thing about the tzaras that happened in those days, and that's how it comes. That comes into Gittin. It's like full brokim about all kinds of other inyanim that are not about a get. Now, al pi pnimius, so Rab Tzadok HaKohen says that every Agadah has something to do with the subject of the Masechta that it's in, and Gittin is obvious. Now we'll get to the obvious, the sod that's obvious. The obvious sod is because a get is driving away, and the Churban is driving, and that's actually, it's mamish in the Navi, it's Mefresha words in the Navi, Kama Hashem Eze Sefer Krisus Imchem Asher Shilachtia, and there's other psukim in Yirmiyah, Hein Yishalach Ishes Ishta Vol Chamita, there's psukim like that. And what else is there? I got it, there's about Limud HaTorah, the mitzvah of Talmud Torah, of Limud HaTorah for Bonim is in Kiddushin, of teaching your children Torah. There's a whole daf where that's Kiddushin. It's also obvious that Kiddushin, that the whole Matan Torah was like a marriage between Hashem and the Klal, so that everybody talks about that. And other things like that. Now, the same thing is Megillah, in the Masechta Megillah, which is really, it's a Masechta about Purim, but the Chazal chose to put in it the Beis HaKnesses and Kriyas HaTorah. Now, Al Pi Pshat, the reason is because that's it's the same thing. This is a Kriya, this is a Kriya, a Kriya for the Tzibur Megillah and Sefer Torah. So they put it together. But there must be that there's deeper in Yonim that actually the who says it? I think also Rab Tzadok, maybe the Shem Mishmua. This parak starts with Dinei Beis HaKnesses, the building of a shul. It starts with that, and the halachas of the Kedushas Beis HaKnesses and building a new shul and all that. So Rab Tzadok says that wherever you build a shul, the building of a shul. That's Mechias HaMolek. That's connected to Mechias HaMolek. And it's a whole union why it's connected. I won't get into it. Well, you could say in 2 words, maybe. So that's why it's here. But that, you have to know that that's the derech of Shas is like that. It's not like, there's once a doctor that asked me, that I learned with for a few weeks, that he was a little bit younger than me, but he never learned Gemara before. So he asked me, why is it that the Gemara is so mixed up? He chapped right away this Nakuda. And he asked me, why is the Gemara so... Here, I'll show you a medical book. He showed me, he says, look.
It's Yama Talmud. Yama is water. Water is mixed up. I'll be astrology. If you do.
Yeah. Good, I didn't say it in those words, but it's close to what you're saying. He shows me this medical book. Look how they write an order. We're going to talk about this, this, and this. These are the titles. And then there's subtitles in this, there's this. Everybody knows that.
So that's why doctors don't know what they're talking about, right?
What?
That's why they don't know what they're talking about. Everything's so set out for them. They don't know what they're looking at.
They
don't look at the big picture that's more complicated.
I thought you were going to say that they only know what the rules that it says, but they don't know the person. Yeah, it could be, you're right. So I said like this, you're right, it should have been that way, but the Torah is Chaim. Torah is like...
Good, but we also have the Rambam. It is Masuda like a medical book.
One second. You're jumping ahead. You're asking good, but you're jumping ahead. The Torah is Chaim. It's not a law book, even though it's laws. It is laws. What the more is laws, but that's not the purpose. Is Torah's Chaim. It's living. It's like breathing. It's the learning. The Torah is breathing. So it can't go with a seder. It's like a pot that's bubbling. It's like a pot that's bubbling. So you get to an idea, and this idea brings another idea. So you're going to say stop because now that's not in the order. But we're living, we're cooking. So we get off this.
It's the interface between man and God.